Yeah, buddy. There we go. You guys ready? Saturday morning. Here we go. Diluted with Slipknot. Oh yeah. Nothing short of being one complete catastrophe! What? Ignorant minds are unsalted stuck in my teeth as they grind. Way past good taste on our way to bad omens. I decrease while my symptoms increase. What the hell did I do to deserve all of this? Love it. Give me a reason why I need you. Give me a reason why I need you. Give me a reason not to fuck you up. Give me a reason why I need you. Give me a reason why I need you. Give me a reason why I need you. Give me any reason not to fuck you up. I see you in me. I see you in me. I see you in me. I love this song. It's so fun. Yeah! Got some prying eyes and capable of never knowing why, sir! I can't say it, he's too fast! Corey Taylor is a god! It's your coffee, motherfuckers! What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live. It is 11:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. Welcome to the broadcast. It is a cold, brisk 10 degrees on this Saturday morning. It is so super good to see you guys. How you doing? Yeah, buddy. All right. I like to have a little fun here. That's what this is all about, right? We're not supposed to take this too serious. Some people are taking it very serious, and they feel justified in their reactions, and that's fine. That is fine. I'll turn down the volume here a little bit. I can't hear over this elevator music. How's everybody doing this morning? We doing good? We're still kind of, no, not snowed in, but it's still a winter wasteland here. Faux show. Faux show, baby. 80, 82, and 55 today. Wow. What's serious? Oh, I don't know. Nothing serious for me. Well, I mean, like, I'm not. Look, okay, look. I'll address the elephant in the room. I listened to the YouTube Underground stream last night, and this is my response. Go watch the playlist on my Corbin channel. That's it. That's all I got to say. And then I would be interested to hear what they have to say after watching the playlist, because they don't owe me shit, but they owe Clara they owe Clara a big apology, because that was look, man, once you know all the facts, you can still hate me, and if you need to go out and tell everybody you're terrified of me after I haven't spoke about you in 4 months, so you did a 3.5-hour stream saying the most god-awful things about me, sure, you can continue to do that, but Clara didn't do shit. She actually helped people, so I just would appreciate it out of respect for her, not me, out of respect for her, that you would go watch these videos and then reassess the situation. That's my response. Okay. I'm not going to do a Q&A on it. I'm not going to get a big, long conversation about it. I got nothing more to say about it. My jaw was on the floor most of the time. I was astonished by the revisionist history, and that's all I got to say. That's it. Oh, and I will condemn anybody invalidating a female's trauma in order to victimize themselves. That was concerning as well. To hear people continually evoke that somebody is a feminist, all the while they're not doing anything. They're actually invalidating somebody else's experience. That's why I'm saying, Bud Babe, is she really needs to go watch those videos. She needs to emotionally distance herself from me being on the screen, because this has been a learning experience for me, but it would be a great disservice for her to continue. Like, I know, hey, look, I saw how much money you made, and you had 2,000 people watching you. Congratulations. But that's dishonest money, and it's unfair. It's unfair to your friend. I don't give a shit. You make all the money you want off my back. But to your friend, I don't know how... it's none of my business, your relationship, but that was a 3-hour dragging, and it was unnecessary. Because you didn't have any of the facts. Zero. So that's my response. The end. ... What more can you say? I can't have an opinion on it because she's misinformed. I was misinformed, and now I know how I look to other people, and it's concerning. So whatever. Not a good way to look. And she openly said in her stream that it was over in September. What was over? I don't understand that comment. I've been on Twitch this entire time. And if it was over, why would somebody spend 180 minutes riling everybody up, talking about putting a target on their back, all the while putting a target on my back? That's the most profound part about the stream last night, was her treatment of Clara, and then literally painting a target on my back in front of thousands of people. So, I mean, she can hate me forever, I don't care, but she's got to work that out with Clara. Clara didn't do shit. She was trying to help people. And she did. Whatever. It's just an online reputation. People will, like I said before, and I know that Yaba doesn't have all the facts, because she's talking mad shit about things that have already been addressed multiple times, have been debunked, or the receipts have been shown. I mean, it was all just, look, I'm going to call it for what it is. French Fry Girl and Yaba streams were both opportunistic money grabs. That's what they were. And good for you. I get it. This is the game. But it was not fair to Clara. You poisoned hundreds of people against her when all she did was help her friends. That's unfair. And I don't think she really cares all that much, because I would rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I am not. So there's that whole thing. Yeah, what can I say? I'm not going to look, man. I'm not going to debate my child if they're standing behind me screaming obscenities at me and telling me I'm stupid. I'm not going to debate that. I'm going to let them scream themselves out, and then when they're ready to calm down and have a conversation, we'll come to the table and have a conversation. What's profound is everybody on the internet's inability to accept that somebody wants to do better. It's almost as everybody wants me and other people to continue this stuff for their entertainment. All I'm trying to do is better myself and make right a lot of wrongs that I did, and people are losing their minds. Nobody was paying me a bit of mind, guys. Nobody was paying me any attention. until tragic got exposed and I made right. And now I'm a bad guy. People are even saying he hasn't said anything about me in 4 months. I'm terrified for my life. What do you want them to do? You're putting a target on my back. You're talking about endangering people. You're telling hundreds of people that I stalk women, I'm a danger, and I'm a single parent. And you're sitting here putting a target on my back. It's unfair. It's unfair. But it is my karma because I unwittingly did that to others. So, I mean, think what you want. Fake apology tour, whatever, man. My transgressions transpired online. I'm going to right my wrongs online. So, well, Bud Babe, you have to remember, I want you to keep in mind that Yaba, the individual that lives with Yaba, has insulted her children and literally made her life difficult. All the things she was saying that she was alleging I did, the person she's living with has literally done or allegedly done. So it's really, really strange that I'm 2 hours away and people need to keep me off of an internet platform, but yet somebody could live with somebody who harassed them. It's a really strange situation. I can't even begin to understand it. I'm not even going to try and use that as a point of contention because that is a grown adult's life and they could do what they want. I raise my children how I want and how I deem fit, and I set the example that I want my child to follow. That's up to everybody else to do that as an adult, not for me to dictate. Oh, and I'm not Clara's bulldog, her attack dog. Nobody's hiding behind me. This is so absurd. If people would just knew what they were talking about before they opened their mouths. I mean, look, man. Once you see what I saw, you're gonna feel how I felt. That's all I'm gonna say. But I don't think it's gonna pan out that way because people, like Fresh Fry Girl's already gonna do another stream today. Is she going to present the receipts of her transgressions, or are we just rewriting history that everybody literally just came for her out of nowhere, and that's what this is all about? Hey, you know what? If people want to adopt Tragic as their new foster child, I mean, if people are willing to do that because they hate me, look, the same people that are out there preaching, don't align yourself with somebody because you hate the same people, are doing just that. They're doing exactly that. That is what they are doing. I'm sorry, Bud Babe. That is real life. Yes, it is. Yeah, you know what? Everybody's going to be doing apology tours next, and good for them. I hope they mean it. And I guarantee I don't get a single apology out of this, and I don't need it. I'm not going to say I don't want it, but I could say that I don't need it for affirmation or to move forward, because I'm telling you, when you know you're doing the right, like before there was something very unsettling with me. Like everybody's like, oh, he just snapped out of it. Maybe I did. I don't know how trauma works stemming from multiple losses in a short period of time. I don't know how that works, but I do know that I know the truth. And knowing that I'm doing what's right now, and I look, it has no impact on me that thousands of people think I'm a piece of shit and I'm lying and all this other stuff. Whatever. You create the reality that helps you get through another day of me existing on this planet. That's fine. I don't care. Okay, you don't pay my bills, you don't vacuum my carpet, you don't take my dog out, you don't hold my son when he's upset about something, you don't do any of that stuff. So that's fine and dandy. Okay, but I want you to understand that when you finally decide to end your grift, your dopamine ass pats, I'm the victim, victimizing yourself and lying. Last night, not a single receipt was shown. I have 6 hours of live streams with hundreds of receipts shown, and nobody took one solitary look at any of it yet. I'm hoping they do today. You could speed it up 2 times if you want to, but not a single receipt was shown last night. The most abhorrent things in the world were said and alleged, and nothing was proven. Not a thing was proven. Somebody's word. 2,000 people took one person's word. That was it. That's all it took, was somebody to say all that stuff and painted a target on my back. And DC, and Clara's back, mind you. Painted a target on Clara's back. Anyway, I'm getting away from my initial statement of that's my response. Yabba and Sam and French Fry Girl, please watch the playlist. That's it. If you don't do that, it's on you. Okay. All right. Pushing on. Pushing on. Oh, they just want drama and views. Fair enough. Whatever. But they don't need to be dishonest. Whatever. I looked foolish for a year, so like I said, I knew coming out of this that I was going to atone in a karmic level, and I am, and that's fine. That's fine. I will endure this like I have anything else. Not like anybody's gonna hurt me in my house. Cameras, guns, blah blah blah. We've heard the tale over and over again. I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to appeal to these people's sensibilities, which I'm hoping they have some left, but we shall see. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know how many times I have to say it. That's why there are no screenshots of me being active in Tragic's fuck shit. That's why there are no video recordings of me and his server talking about this fuck shit that is from the Bodega Unlocked. That's why the only screenshots of my involvement in that server are me being in the server. Is because I didn't know what was going on. I was in his server, Flaming Amy's server, like 5 other servers, Punky's, all these servers, and then one day I was like, fuck this, 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 and I left all of them because I just was sick of it. Because I felt like that my presence in a server was only being used, not by everybody, but people like Tragic, was being used as like a flex. Well, Next is in my server. Fuck that. I'm here. I'm in my server on Patreon. That's it. Oh, I'm in another person's server, and I'm not going to say who their name is. And we don't really chat there all that much. They're just trying to feel out social media to see if they want to do live streaming or not. That's it. Oh, did you say run? I'm very disturbed that these individuals who have both cited incidents in my life that were very horrifying are out here screaming that they're the victim at the top of their lungs for hours and crying and not wanting me to try to move on and be better. It's really concerning. That speaks volumes about somebody's character when they're like, oh, you're trying to change? No, we're not going to allow that. You haven't said anything about me in 4 months, but I'm not going to allow that. It was over. Okay, man. It was hard to listen to the lies and the gaslighting going on in the revisionist history, but I have faith that it'll all work itself out. Whatever. I will sit here and tell you that all the things she claimed about the sheriff, CPS, and all that, I did nothing to her of the sort. Nope. I can't believe she even went live and made that claim. That is going to cause me problems now. You don't think that's not going to cause me problems now? It is. She just caused me a world of problems by doing that, and it's inappropriate. She's like, what about what did not happen years ago? And she's like, my son is now 14. He was 8 when all this went down. Why are we trying to make it worse for him again so you can get a few $100s on a live stream? It's absurd. It's absurd. And Rowan, I think this is what they want is they want us to talk about it. I think Yabba and Sam honestly just want to keep me agitated to keep this grift going. As long as I'm in a better position, she doesn't have the higher ground. She has the higher numbers, but she doesn't have the higher ground because she knows that she used the phrase Ron's dead kid. She did. And she knows that was a highly incendiary comment to make on a social media platform. She also knows that she was friends with Katie when Katie perpetuated the rumor that I stole money from the GoFundMe. That's what all this is about. Look, I will own all my transgressions. I even said the apologies that we had with each other months ago that I reneged on. Fine, that's good enough. That's good enough. I even said it in my last stream. I want to keep it pushing, and I still stand by that. You want to take pot shots at me? Keep them honest. Don't paint me to be a villain, because one of the things Clara's trying to clear up with all this thing is that is so nobody gets hurt. Okay, and yes, this is my karma for doing what I did. Now I got a target painted on my back. Congratulations. This guy terrifies women. You painted me as a monster. You did. And like, what if somebody in your audience is crazy and they live near me? You're like, oh, he lives near me. I'm not afraid, but I am afraid. It's so dangerous. And nobody said a word about what they did to me. Not a single word. Well, she did admit to calling my mom at work. My mom is an innocent person, though. I want you to understand that. My mom is an innocent 60-year-old woman who was doing her job taking care of sick people. She takes care of sick people with disabilities, and they called her at her job over internet stuff, over a blog I posted, because Yaba was saying disgusting things on the internet. She didn't present any of that. No context at all. It was scary because it was just 100% a smear campaign against my character and somebody's inability to accept the fact that I'm trying to better myself. They don't want me to better myself, and that's scary too. That's scary too, but it really seems like this is a them problem and not a me problem. That's it, baby. All right, I got to keep it pushing. Okay, I goat trailed 21 minutes. That's it. That's my response. That's it. Please watch the playlist and get back to Clara. You don't have to say shit to me, but get back to Clara. You could tell your audience that you could at least next time you make these outrageous claims on your channel that you prove everything you say so that it actually means something, because all you've done was gaslit everybody into believing that what you were saying was the truth when it indeed was not.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on this way. Sir,
this is just the intro to what we're getting into.
I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female.
Yeah.
I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How did you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
I know two of them. I don't know the other two.
Oh, really?
They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'm gonna drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see at all?
The police.
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see barely,
Barely.
but
Barely.
I'm an innocent bystander.
I'm an innocent bystander.
I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on.
This is the best part right here.
Outside of the story, I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent, and Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Only died. Right, these out pimps, boy, baby.
Oh, P.O.P. hold it down. Bodega boys, hold it down. Heart palpitation boys, hold it down. Peptic ulcer boys, hold it down. All right. So, man, Ken is loving this stuff, man. I know two people who are loving this more than anybody. One being this guy on the screen. The other being Scotty Too Hottie, which we love. We adore Scotty. We do. We even tell him in the server, like, we know you're loving this. We know you are. He don't have shit to do with any of it. He has his own part. It's for him to deal with. But I know he's loving it. But this guy right here, he's loving it like some McDonald's. I'm loving it. Aren't you, Kenny? Look, guys, it's Kenny. Remember Kenny the Roach from Amy Slayton's Kitchen back in the late 2010s? Remember that shit? That was great. That's good stuff. So, man, Ken is really hung up on the fact that DC didn't give him a chance. And I assure you guys that this whole thing has been hard on me emotionally and physically, but it has been cathartic and liberating. So, like I said, time will tell. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince everybody every day that I'm actually doing this is actually genuine. But, man, Ken cannot see the forest for the trees. He is just like, yeah, it's about me somehow. No, it's not about you, bro. You're bannovating right now. You're bannovating right now. You know, according to some content creators out there on the YouTube platform, you're allegedly the unhinged one, right? I think it's all a grift. I think it's part of your bit, and I think you're an opportunist and a bit of an e-beggar, and because you buy $40 drinks at clubs in New York. You get a free booster with those with those drinks.
Hello, everybody. This is Miss Glory, and welcome back to another video with me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, DC Media Girl got dragged last night.
Is that what you call that? I called it an embarrassing display of belligerency. That's what I called it.
Yes, she did, y'all. And according to what Yaba said, she ain't planning on stopping anytime soon, and I'm here for it. Yes, I am, y'all.
Good for you. Do your thing.
Last night, honey, I stayed home just to watch FFG and to watch Yaba.
All right, guys. So it's a meme. We're gonna run with it. So everybody's shipping me and Clara. All right. Waka waka waka. What would it be our Brangelina name? You know, you got Clara and Ron. Clara and you know what would be Claron? Yeah, there you go, Claron. That's our Brangelina name.
They done both dragged this bitch, and it's well reserved. Let me tell you something. When I had
Hang on a second. Oh, he's still hung up on the fact that he
on
thought here's the problem. I think Ken thought he was going to have me on and he was going to roll in money. And instead he rolled his ass off of YouTube. That ain't nobody's fault but his own. He was already on another band evasion, which is ridiculous to even do that. Like, I upload my replays to the channel on YouTube. I want people to have the facts, and that's really all that's going to be for. And maybe in the future it'll be for more incendiary replays from Twitch, like with Game Night and so forth. But I mean, outside of that, you know, like he's on a band evasion and he's continually trying to build this platform. And I understand, one, you're using a band evasion to collect money with multiple payment processors: Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. I don't know. I don't think all these companies are affiliated with one another. And I'm not trying to say that you're doing anything against terms of service or anywhere, nor am I encouraging anyone to report anything. But the grift is real. That's my point. The grift is real.
And to watch Yaba. They done both dragged this bitch, and it's well reserved. Let me tell you something.
Sure, okay.
When I had Negs on my panel about 9 months ago, I had no idea about the things that he had done. Really, I didn't. I had him on to get an apology. I thought it would be, you know, entertaining a little bit, and we can put the past behind us, right?
Okay.
Nothing more than that. But let me tell you something. He has done a lot of shit based on what the girl said last night. That's not to be forgiven.
Okay, I heard everything she said, but she didn't show a damn thing. She showed me sharing a Chris Benoit meme to Froggy, which aka Keisha. We talked about this almost a year ago. Like a long time ago. This has already been worked out. She and I talked. She said some incendiary things to me. I said some incendiary things back. It was a Twitter tard war. We were both triggered. We talked it out like adults privately. Que sera, sera. It shouldn't even be a point of a contention, but she didn't even show anything else besides that. She just bloop, 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 bloop this for 3 hours. 3 hours, man. 3 hours. It took me less than 2 hours to completely platform all of the receipts on Bad Boy Tragic and drag this whole thing kicking and screaming into the spotlight. And last night, I heard 3 hours of profanity and not a single solitary receipt shown. Nothing was proven. Nothing. There were allegations of legal stuff, and nothing was shown. That's serious. Hussy, this is getting real life. Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and cry that I'm a victim. I'm ready to take every single shot on the chin as I have for nearly 15 days now. I'm ready to do it. I don't care. I'm not a victim in all this. This is my karma. But my point is like, boy, am I woke to this situation.
In my opinion, no.
Subsonic.
I really had no clue. And to be honest with you, I embarrassed myself having him on.
You embarrass yourself every time you hit that go live record or I don't know, whatever button it is you press, the boomer button. Is it like a clapper?
I really, really did. So I want to apologize.
Yeah, let's keep in mind that Ken was going to sue Miss Huss. I'm sorry. Ken was going to sue Chantel. Had a GoFundMe for it. This is how this kicked off with he and I, lest you forget. I called this dude from the jump that he was a grift, all right? I was still a fan, though. I like the character, but it's become a parody of himself. Like, this is not Miss Hussey. This is Ken. This is who Ken really is. Probably. I'm speculating that this is probably who he is in real life. I'm not going to sit here and tell people what is and what is the reality like everybody's been trying to do to me for a week.
Apologize to anybody that I offended, and now I see, his true colors and the things that he has done. And
oh, so now you're on apology tour. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it again here. I did tell French Fry Girl that if I made her feel unsafe, and she was genuinely felt unsafe, I am genuinely sorry, because I never want anybody to feel unsafe due to anything I have said. On the flip side of that, she also made me feel very violated by going on perpetuating a rumor that had been debunked multiple times for years in order to get a visceral reaction from me, okay? I'm tired of being dismissed, okay? But I'm not going to spend another 4 years trying to defend the memory of somebody who will never be on this planet. They are in the ground. They are gone forever. They are a memory now, okay? I have robbed my family, my children, and myself of quality life over random people on the internet trying to drag me down to their level. I can't do it anymore.
I'm sorry. I couldn't excuse that.
Thank you, Holly. We'll watch that next to have a laugh.
When FFG said DC's trying to rewrite history and stuff, now I see what she's talking about. Okay.
Kid, I know you're legally blind, but you could hear, right? You need to go watch the playlist. You guys hear everything I say except the important parts.
Now, DC Media Girl last night, I think she was drinking. I think she had vodka. She was pouring.
Who cares?
And I'm glad you did, because I done caught a couple of lies, bitch.
Are you going to show proof? I'm real sick of everybody just talking and not showing proof. And even going forward, if I make an outrageous, outlandish claim, I'll be able to back it up. Otherwise, it's alleged. And somebody did say you need. It may have been Claire in one of her videos said you people need to learn the word allegedly. And I think that was in when she had Missy and Dragon and Julia.
Now, yes, remember last week she had said, dump the DMs, I want to see it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, everybody did.
And she sent him money, too.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know
because
that?
Because he said, I will give the DMs to the highest bidder.
Nobody said, oh, wow. Yeah, look, man, I'm still a bit of a troll, but I've dropped that shtick. I'm done trolling, too. I'm done trolling. I'm gonna just be straightforward with you. I'm not gonna do this lawsuit, these mild cheddar threats, whatever the fuck we're doing here on this platform, acting like a bunch of idiots. Okay, done. I'm speaking to you as Corbin. Okay, I am Corbin, right? This is me, Corbin, not Negs. Corbin, you're talking to Corbin now. All right. You want to talk about Negs, that's fine. That was Negs that did all that shit. And I'm not trying to pull some split personality shit. What I'm saying is I'm talking to you as the single dad who takes care of a house, a dog, and his family. Okay, I'm talking to you as this guy, okay? From this point forward. I want you to understand that. There's no internet bullshit. No, I mean, I'm going to make this entertaining, but I'm telling you, you've got to start being honest going forward, because you guys just made a situation that I was making worse a lot worse for the people who are trying to make it better, and that is unfucking fair. Unfair.
But yesterday she said the only reason why she brought Negs back and to, reason why she's talking to him is to stop the madness.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and it worked,
Hussey,
right?
how you stopping the madness when you asking for DMs?
Well, how many guys hey guys, what have I said can somebody put in the chat what I've said about the DMs? I know all you know. Somebody put in the chat what I've said about the DMs repeatedly. Kid, Jesus Christ, man, what are you doing? I really wish you guys would start being a little bit more honest. I was honest. I was just inept. I'll own it. I was inept. And people and people's feelings got hurt, and shit's fucked, and I'm trying to fix that. What I need right now is some fucking solidarity for right and wrong. This isn't about foodie beauty. I see people out there talking about this is about foodie beauty. This is about foodie. What are you talking about? This is bigger than that. This is so much bigger than YouTube drama. This is so much bigger than your feelings. This is so much bigger than that 180-minute defamatory stream last night. This is so much bigger than any of this. It's nothing to do with any of you. This was about me and Clara having a conversation, me clearing the air on a whole bunch of stuff that I presented that I was lied to about, getting a literal predator out of the community, and nobody cares about any of that. None of that. I've heard Yaba make it about herself. I've heard French Fry Girl make it about herself. I've heard this guy make it about himself. I've seen Ped Durst make it about himself. But I haven't seen a single solitary person outside of myself really put its claws into this situation and make sure that it's being driven down people's throats so you cannot... Look, this isn't going to go on forever. It's going to go on long enough that I'm going to get sick of this. I'm going to be like, you know what? I've addressed it 10 times. Not doing it anymore. That's why I'm not responding to Yaba's outrageous allegations last night, because that's all they are. And she knows. She just wants to get me back and, oh, next will do every stream about me. She'll go ignore me and act like she's not bothered. She's the victim. And then she'll come back and make a bunch of nasty sexual comments. And it's so stupid.
Can you let me know? Is that really stopping the madness and paying him and all that? Because you're worrying about FFG safety?
I haven't made a single dime in 40 minutes. So I'd like to really rebuke the fact that, like, one, it is none of anybody's business who contributes to me behind the scenes. I am not selling. I've said it again. The DMs are gone. I deleted the Gaining Grounds DMs. I deleted the Gaining Grounds emails. They're gone. Poof. They don't even exist anymore, okay? So can we just scoot that off the table? I also deleted one of my other social media accounts last night to separate myself from a fucking cesspool of toxicity.
You don't give a damn about FFG safety, and I know it. When she was crying and talking about what he had done and how she felt, you were just being so damn smug, like, oh, we've all been through it. No, it's computer stuff, internet stuff for you, but Yaba and FFG have suffered outside of the internet. Okay.
Oh, calm down, Oprah. What are you talking about? Okay, what's really weird, Ken, is you have not shown anything. You've shoved your big nose into the camera and just spewed whatever it is that Death Valley has regurgitated into your mouth. How's it feel to have a mama bird, Ken? She's paying you to do all of this. Tragic's out there reading fucking scripts. This dude went from, yeah, homie, let's get my homie Negs. Yeah, we gonna catch some pedophiles, to him looking into the camera with his dead mackerel predator eyes and trying to convince people that he's actually doing something. It's bizarre. He's bizarre. Like, this is fucking Looney Tunes shit. Sorry, I'm opening my new vape. I start vaping again. This shit has caused me to break an 18-month dry spell from whiskey. I'm not complaining. I don't have a problem with alcohol. I probably won't drink again for another year because, felt like garbage. But anyway, and I didn't vape for 3 months, and now here I'm vaping again. Because I cannot deal with this bullshit. It's a fucking comic book.
Okay, it was reality for them. So you have no damn...
I'm sorry. What happened to French Fry Girl exactly? Did she prove anything that I did, or did she just turn her camera off and cry and make allegations as well? Okay, cool.
Right to pretend that it is happening to you. None of this shit has happened to you, okay?
Stop it. Why do you all guys always dismiss other people's experiences because you don't like them? This isn't even based on any kind of fact. This is just based on how you feel and the propaganda that you want to spew to the few knitting old ladies that are throwing you shekels every now and then. This is ridiculous. Have some respect for your audience. You know, I have done nothing behind the scenes but repent to my audience in the Discord repeatedly for misguiding them, misleading them. I'm the leader of this community. Okay, that is a fact of the matter. And I misled hundreds of people in the name of, I don't even know what at this point, because I've been gaslit to death. I don't even know what's real or anything, right? And that's exactly what you're doing. You're going to be apologizing pretty soon to your audience for misleading them because Ken, I mean, like, whatever death's giving you, I promise that you are stifling yourself. Well, if you're redeemable even at this point, you are stifling yourself from potentially hundreds of more dollars. I've never seen people so resistant to change.
And Negs was gone, okay? His channel was completely just deleted. He was doing his thing on Twitch. He's trying to start cooking a lasagna, which he hasn't started yet because he can't get subs on that channel.
Yeah, it's
He
always
was
about numbers.
completely gone. Your purpose of bringing him back was to stop the madness. There was no more madness.
You're just regurgitating. You're giving a synopsis of what she said last night. Nobody brought me back. I've been back on YouTube for 2 months. Why is it all of a sudden you guys realize how you're acting, right? You are adults dogpiling another adult because she decided to do her friends a favor. And you're too stubborn to go and watch the proof to prove that you're wrong because you can't be wrong. Now you're in deep now with your ego. Now you've got to maintain appearances. Now you have to buy the lie. Now you have to run with the lie. Now you have to run this grift.
You's a liar. You don't have good intentions. You never had good intentions. And if you start, you all of a sudden some peacemaker, why didn't you start peace when the drama was on me?
Oh, there it is. Of course. Of course. Everybody watching, Ken, how do you not watch this and go, oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, this isn't about anybody else. This is about Ken. There are hundreds of people affected by this negatively. Innocent people. Unfortunately. And unlike a majority of the other fake fucks on the internet, I'm willing to take a financial hit, a social hit of my reputation. And, well, I guess Yaba's trying to get somebody to actually make a hit on me because she kept playing a gun noise last night and defaming my character and making me sound like a fucking lunatic. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so all these people are affected negatively, and you're just going to come on here and be dishonest and perpetuate it. Hey, Ken, remember that little boy you were so eager to bring up, the little boy downstairs, because I couldn't feed him. I'm smashing lasagna under the door or whatever. He lives here too, and you understand I have all these cameras here because of this type of bullshit, right? One Traj had me believing that there were fucking pedos running around everywhere. I don't even know how the fuck somebody got in my head to have me believe that. Boy, was that an eye-opening experience. Finding out that it was actually quite the contrary. So now I got more cameras. Now I have boxes of ammunition by me. like I mean, no, I'm just kidding. This is just here because I was showing people hollow points. My point being is this is an unnerving situation, and it would really, 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 a lot of this content creators would benefit from some fucking solidarity with the truth. You're not making that much money. Between Yaba and French Fry Girl, they pulled in nearly $1,000, I bet, yesterday. I hadn't said anything about them in months. Wrap your head around that.
Oh, you couldn't do nothing. When I called you and said, could you please speak to Callie and stuff to stop this madness, you said, oh, no, that would make things worse. Well, look at you now, bitch.
Well, I mean, things had to go. Well, you're so inappropriate, bitch. You guys just use this inflammatory language to just dehumanize somebody and having no idea what she actually did. I don't think you understand. Clara has a career. She has her own gig, like me. And oh, by the way, I've been motivated now. I was going to take till March off. I'm getting my eBay business back up and going this week. I was down in the basement. I got my area set up. I'm good to go. I just have to go get all my inventory. It'll take me a couple hours. So I'm getting back into that. Anyway, she's got her own gig. She's got her own gig. And this YouTube stuff is a hobby for her. And I believe that. I've told people that this is a hobby for me too. It just happens to be a hobby that allows me to put a roof over my kid's head and some fucking sneakers on his feet, okay? I just don't understand how Yaba could literally tell me to go align with Tragic instead of Negs. I'm not aligned with anyone. I'm just trying to get the truth out of what was done to me. Yes, and that was profound. She was being highly emotional last night. I would think the same for both, actually, Kanishk. I'm sorry, but you know, you're a guy that likes to stick other people's extremities into your torso. So.
Okay.
I love you.
600
I love you, Kanishk. I'm sure you make a great curry.
subs in a matter of a few hours, okay? And you lost that bet, so you donated $100. Listen, if you don't...
Whoa, what? I didn't understand a word of
make
that.
things worse. Well, look at you now, bitch. Okay? You done lost 600 subs in a matter of a few hours, okay? And you lost that bet, so you donated $100. Listen, if you don't do this for money, and you don't do it for anything else but entertainment, why don't you donate all of your super chats and your memberships?
What? Okay, I'm real sick of this. I should give my money to Tragic. I should give my money to this person. DC or Claire should give her money to such and such. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm giving my money to Rain. Okay, I was sitting here and I was thinking, how the fuck can I? As I was, man, I'm feeling really bad. I've been wanting to send every single person money that I ever said a negative thing about, and I thought, you know, I'll just send it to Rain. If that's is that a reputable? I mean, I don't know a lot about it. I just know from Tragic's weird fucking video that it sounds like something that probably needs to be shielded from people like that. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you that, like, you know, looking back, I'm like, man, some of these, you know, I made most of my money off MFW, to be honest with you, but I've made a lot of money off of some stuff that I didn't realize was dishonest. So I need to do something productive with it. You could call it satiating, me feeling like I'm satiating the universe, or paying it forward, or doing something right. But yeah. Anyway.
For a couple of months. Let's see you do that, bitch. You cannot be trusted. You reserve what you get, and shame on you. You thought you were going to get all the creators' support, okay?
Yeah.
So you can use Negs. That's what you wanted to do, to get content and then drop them, okay? But guess what? It ain't going to work, y'all. It ain't going to happen. Good luck to you, DC. You're going to need it. And as far as my Patreon is concerned, you guys, people reported it. They false flagged it. It is in no way, shape, or form any type of therapy. There was a disclosure there.
Well, hold up. No, how do you don't? I'm really, like, you know, I'm getting sick of this. You see, when you make a claim like it was false flagged, that's because you know you're out here defaming people. The only reason you would say something like that is because you know you're complicit in dishonesty. It's not a false flag then. I've been on Patreon for 6 years, okay? And I have been flagged. I have never been taken down, because you can go to my Patreon. There's nothing incendiary. There's nothing adult. It's all pretty much PG shit. Okay? It's all like, hey, join us in the Discord. That's why, because it's not meant to harass people. It's not meant to give people advice. It's meant for people to support you as a creator, and you to offer them a fucking pin, a button, a scarf, a tie, a bow tie, a Pee Wee Herman fucking VHS compilation tape. Anything but your advice, okay?
Disclaimer, they're saying that, okay? I am appealing it, and I will let you guys know, you know,
Cyrus.
the update on that. Anyway, I'll be live streaming tonight because I'm going out to have a drink with Vicky Vibes, and I will talk to y'all later. Always remember,
Vicky Vibes, I don't know her. Run from this situation. Don't even chime in. I saw your channel. This is not for you. I promise you, you need to encourage your friend Hussy here to... Vicky, I saw your videos, and I think that you actually put effort into your content. You need to watch the playlist that I have on the Corbin Negs channel on YouTube, and take a look at the boy who's got his hand up Ken's ass here. Oh, Black Ops, you're talking to me. Yeah, we're moving. Frank and I have spoken. I mean, like, if you need me to catch you up, I can catch you up. But yeah, we've already squashed all of this stuff. We're keeping it pushing. But I am more than happy to address anything that you want me, any qualms you may have with how I'm proceeding or anything I've done in the past. Let's just get it out of the way. I probably did call names. I'm not denying anything. I'm not trying to be exonerated from anything either. Oh man, Tragic's gonna be live at 1:05 p.m. I gotta watch this dude stumble through the English language and make a fool of himself. I mean, like, listen, there is a point I'm watching this stuff because it is comical. This is the best free TV I've ever been given in my life, and I am dedicated to presenting it to you guys in a more entertaining fashion than these fools do. Oh yeah, I gotta see this. Yeah, he says that Yabba's based. No, when you're based, you don't care what people think. It's quite the opposite. If Yabba were based, she wouldn't have even done a stream. How about that?
I'm just saying. I hate what's going on here. I hate this fucking Meg's rehabilitation arc.
I know, right, Hat Man? You gonna watch it?
Trying to rewrite history. Okay.
Nobody's rewriting history. No one. Not a single solitary soul.
Yabba did.
That's trying to be played right now is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I tried to have an open conversation with you. I really hope you cleanse yourself of that karma of hoping a bus hits me. Oof.
That Negs isn't really responsible for everything that Negs did.
That is completely false.
Negs was being played, manipulated, gassed.
That is true, but he is responsible.
I want to say one thing going forward, and I'm sorry. Yeah, but your soundboard, it robbed any credibility you had. You making gun sounds. I mean, like, aren't you guys? Isn't your partner my age? Like, I get it. I'm trying to be better, and I'm trying to move forward with my life. But I mean, making gun sounds to intimidate people and saying "find out," fuck around and find out, making lewd sexual comments when two people are just making things right. It's so insane.
Okay.
But the soundboard, but it's the irony of you exploiting Chantel's fake or real cry and her whole entire life on a soundboard while crying that you're the victim of somebody who hadn't said a word about you in 4 months. That is just crazy to me. I don't know. Does anybody else see how insane that is?
Who was gaslighting Negs when he was doing that shit to me? I'm just curious.
I didn't do anything to you.
Then if it wasn't him?
I didn't do anything to you.
Who was gaslighting Negs when he was going for FFG? That was before Tragic. Right?
Let's see here. Oh, this is just tragic. Yeah, I'm not watching this. I watched this already. I thought he had something to add. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to watch that, you can. I'm not interested. It's something tragic clip because he thinks it's a point and it's not. I'm glad. I hope he does latch his. He's a parasite. He's gonna latch himself on to anybody that doesn't like me. Yeah, everybody I called a mean name is not owed an apology. Hell no. There are some people who straight came at me sideways from the jump. Hey, look, by the way, I don't know if I said it. Draven's Crib, thank you very much for being a man and admit, just owning what you did. That is huge to me. That is mad respect for that. Because I understand, I have to be understanding where this young man was coming from when he regurgitated that story that was falsely written on Kiwi Farms, GG Farms. So I would be remiss if I wasn't forgiving and expect people to even hear me out going forward. Not even forgive me, but just to hear me. Bud, babe, that's the thing, is if they were scared of it being real life, why were they antagonizing people and making gun noises? It was very contradictory of what their message, their initial mission statement was. Yeah, they took it, yeah. They're trying to rev Traj up. I mean, people are going to find out the hard way. I did. Yeah, fuck around to find out in a gun noise. Yeah, that's ominous. You shouldn't do that. It's a bad look. The optics are bad. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a threat, but like the whole premise of this is about, and I've been saying this for years, is about some idiot seeing this stuff and acting on it. But it only matters when it's the person who's making the gun sounds. As long as they don't like the person, it doesn't matter if somebody rolls up to my house and fires around through my front door now, right? Because I didn't say anything for 4 months, so I deserve... Like, literally, last night seemed like a campaign to have my house burnt to the ground, have us starved out, and my kid taken away, and me thrown in jail. That's what it seemed like. Or just take me out into the public square and lynch me. Like, it was bad. It was, the optics of it were insane. No, not even a camera on. You can't even respect the subject matter enough to not have Chantel's fart every 5 seconds. Not have enough respect for the situation to turn your camera on and ask somebody not to be disrespectful in the background to cheer you on. It was just, it was Mean Girls. It was a Mean Girl podcast. As she go off on Twitter daily, I mean, hey, I've separated myself from that toxicity. She was right. It was over in September, and it's still over, and it's been over. Yeah. I mean, like, that stream was ridiculous. That was unfair to everybody involved. It truly was. And she owes Clara a big apology, because that was supposed to be her friend. It's supposed to be her friend. That's unfair. That's not. How is that fair? Oh, and one of the important parts of her stream last night was left out was CPS came to my house 6 times. I know I could prove at least 2, but they were at my house 6 times. By the last time I let them in, they took their pictures and they fucked off. And I never saw them again. And that was due to her and her friend doing a live stream where they were well, this was because Yaba went and told the whole world that I called CPS on her because she was living with an abusive con. I don't know how that had to do with CPS showing up, me calling CPS, because I didn't do it. You lived with an abusive con. Was he on parole? None of these things. See, context isn't given to you guys. And then Katie went live and screamed for everybody to do something to silence me. Stop this motherfucker. He lives at this road. His kid's school is here. ... You see what I'm saying? All this stuff is being left out, guys. And she's emboldening Tragic, who literally hunted Missy's family. Bud Babe, rather. So whatever. Fuck them. If they don't want us to do what's right, fuck it. Let them go out there and perpetuate their false narratives for aspats and dopamine. Yaba and French Fry Girl are the true victims here, guys. The ones who nothing happened to. They've literally sat there, turned their cameras off, gained weight, and made thousands of dollars. What a sin. Oh my God. Yeah, we didn't forget about what they've done. I just know there's 2,000 people, 3,000 people out there who don't. That was embarrassing. Thank you. Jesus. A little comedy relief there. Oh, I'm turning into my uncle. This is horrible. This is horrible. Ever since I had that dental work done, I have had the worst cotton mouth. I'm always like, fucking, ugh. Just give me some dentures. Can we get this shit over with? You've contacted authorities in his town. Yes, I mean, like, I have all of his shit now, his criminal record, everything, and I got it right here on my desktop. And if anybody needs it, I'm going to be passing it to the people who need it. I take exception to actual predators when I have actual proof of them being an actual predator. You told me to get dentures. Oh man, this is bad. Oof. All this over little old me. I want to remind everybody that I only have 708 followers on Twitch. I have 300 subs on YouTube that really don't, the subs aren't anything to me. Everybody could unsub right now because I just want the videos out there. That's all I want. Somebody could, hey, somebody else want to take them and host them somewhere else? I don't care. I'll shut the channel down today. Yeah, Bud Babe, yeah, it's so bizarre, isn't it? Oh, is she going live? When's she going live? I wonder how many times she's going to say fuck and not make a logical point or even an intelligible point. Yeah, but cow tipped last night. That's what she's doing. It's crazy, right? Yet nobody, this had nothing to do with any of them. It's weird. It's almost like they don't want me to go away, but they do. You know? Like they want to make it difficult for me to be around, but they want to think that I'm trying to come back to exact some kind of, it's so stupid. It's like all these conspiracies. Well, I mean, that's why I said she was remiss to not watch my stream before she went live. She should have watched my stream before she went live. But, you know, like I said, whatever. She doesn't have to like me. I don't want her to like me. I don't want her or Sam anywhere near me or my children or my house, my zip code, my area code. No, I'm good. Thank you. You feel the urge to lick windows. Hatman, that was the most god-awful display of belligerency I've ever seen in my life. She wasn't that upset. But what? See, this is how she's treating her friend Clara. Clara wasn't even. I didn't even really like Clara up until we started talking. Until I said. I made an I was just an offhanded comment too. I didn't even mean it. I didn't know she was gonna get that message. I said she told everybody to fuck themselves, and I said, see, she's based. I respect that, and that opened up the floodgates. That's all it took was me to compliment her on being honest. And now, what people don't realize is that the only honest people have been the ones who were the innocent people. That's it. That people were painting as guilty. These are the only honest ones. Everybody else in this are dishonest actors. Dr. Apple Knockers. Well, they share a brain after all, right? Yeah, the people agreeing with her blindly was insane because she didn't show proof of anything, and that's so irresponsible. And I don't know what she's upset about. Her whole channel is about one person. And I haven't talked about her in 4 months, but she's upset that I have a couple of videos that expose a predator online. It's really obtuse. It's super obtuse. Oh, they'll find out what's going on, but will she platform it? It was an abuse of having a platform that large. It just goes to show that she is too irresponsible to manage a following of that sort, because it was sad. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, really. Not for me. Yeah, that's weird, right? She was mad that one, she didn't get an apology first, or Clara didn't forgive the right person first. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, so yeah, what you're doing is good, but it didn't go in the order that I wanted, and it didn't happen the way I think it should, so therefore it's bad. It was really the mental gymnastics to demonize somebody and vilify them for just trying to do what's right was intense. It truly was. I felt dehydrated at the end of the stream. After that stream last night, that would be one of the recommendations I would make to her is to maybe, you know, I don't know what, dude, she didn't used to be like this. Being with Sam has done something to her because I've seen it. She started with Katie, and when she was around Katie, she absorbed Katie's toxicity until Katie's toxicity affected her, and then she kicked it, and then she got with Sam, and Sam's toxicity had already affected her by this point, but she just moved her in, so I don't know what's going on at that point. It's none of my business. They're grown-ass adults.
Thank you for the bit.
But she hasn't been like this always.
Hurry, get to the chopper.
Trista_Cherry cheered. X200.
Well, thank you, Trista. All hail Trista, please. She wasn't like this before, guys. I just want you to understand that. She started this mean girl shit with Katie, and then she just kind of started projecting her own insecurities onto Chantel. And now, you know, because it's very telling when somebody hasn't said a word about you in 4 months and you come out the gate swinging, painting a target on their back, knowing that they are. And look, you have a partner at home with you to help protect you and help take care of your kids. I ain't got that. What are you doing, man? That's so unfair. It's very unfair. And yeah, that's profound. But like, hey, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame. Maybe people like being stalked. I don't know. Yeah, it's been going on years. That's why I said yesterday she should have watched my stream because I'm ready to keep it pushing. Don't care about her saying Neg's dead kid or Ron's dead kid. Don't care about it. Whatever. You said it. Big deal. That's your cross to bear, not mine. And anything you could prove that I've done, that's my cross to bear. But you haven't proven anything. So, and 90% of what you said last night was just lies. Last thing that happened between y'all let shit go. Yeah, I thought maybe I flaked on that a little bit because I was in a manic state. So, and my memory's really bad. People don't believe me. I don't care. I'm concerned about my memory loss, but I don't give a fuck if people believe me or not. I'm concerned about my memory loss. I am. It's fucked. I'm just being honest. Yeah, she evoked the email. She was up till 2 in the morning writing after they had doxed my mother and called her at work. There was a lot of dishonesty about the blog post that I wrote. I wrote the blog post because they were on that fuck shit, and she was trying to. I wasn't trying to ruin her income. She was making thousands of dollars off of Foodie Beauty, and I know the vinyl business is it has spurts. Okay. Trust me, somebody who's up 3 hours at night to make something about them has nothing to do with them isn't running a successful business. I didn't try to starve anyone out. Okay? That's not what I did. I showed the general public what a business owner was willing to say to somebody on social media. That's all I did. It was her words. She's concerned about her customers seeing the things that she says on social media. That's it. There was no lies, there were no fallacies, there were no fabrications. It was, this is what happened. I mean, I guess I should have gave it some context, right? And I did. And that's what she's upset about, is the truth. Remember this. Remember this. Y'all have memory issues too. Yeah, I mean, I got to keep it pushing, but I am gonna, you know, I mean, like, apparently I've dipped into an hour-long response because I guess it's. I mean, I can't sit here and watch it again, but it made no points. It was not productive. It was very shitty to Clara. I don't give a fuck about me. I've heard people say a lot of disgusting things about me. They always go back to 2018 when I was being hounded and dogpiled and the things I said then. Why do people always reference the things that I say when I'm being absolutely browbeaten? They're like, oh, you said this to somebody with a vagina. So, and? You claimed that I said I'd fight women, but you didn't show any proof, though, so that's problematic. You should, if you're going to say a man's going to hurt a woman, why would you say that and not prove it? And then say this man's a danger and paint a target on his back? That is so profound to me. I'm 44 years old. Trying to do better. I'm trying to raise my kid to 18. I have adult children and potential grandchildren. What are you doing? She's thanking Yabba for her stream last night. Lame. Oh, is she live now? Oh, hoobity doo. Imagine that. The grift continues. It's whatever. Can't force people to be honest, man. Can't do it. I can't keep up with this stuff, man. I'm just. Hey, man, what's right is not always popular, so I guess people just have to cope. I hope they make so much money, dishonest money. I'm going to sit down and check my account, and I'm going to, if everybody approves of Rain, I'm going to send a sizable donation over. When I say sizable, I mean sizable for a single father that is living right on the line of poverty. That's what I'm talking about, so keep that in mind. $500 is what I'm talking about, so that's sizable for me. People will only see what they want. I don't follow anyone blindly, including Negs. That is true. Straubs does not follow anyone blindly. She does not. And I'm not doing that the virtue signal. I'm doing that because the Traj is a creepy... Ugh. That video he did was greasy. All this shit is creepy. All this shit is gross. And I made money on false pretenses. And it just feels... I don't know. I mean, like, whatever. Cleansing, if you will. I don't know, but it's just bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. I'm mad, but I'm also relieved that we're getting the truth out there. I'm not pleased that Fridge Fry Girl and Yabba are making this all about them and not presenting a single solitary receipt or fact, but I'm fine. I didn't sleep well last night, but that's only because I stayed up too late, and my mom's birthday's today, and I got a call from my uncle about 8 o'clock. He's like, hey, we're going out to breakfast. I was like, oh, word. What time? He said, like, 35 minutes. I said, oh, word. No shower for me. So, that's my fault, though. Nothing coffee and little amphetamines can't fix, right? Yeah, buddy. That fucking gravy. What you doing there, governor, with the fucking gravy? It looked like cat vomited on cat vomit. It's what it looked like, yeah. You did. It's like the cat went right on top of his own vomit and then ate it. Casual meth. Mom and A, she's awesome. She good people, man. She good people. She's one of the best people I know on this planet. So you can understand why. I don't understand how Yabba and Sam even play. Like they fucked with her. She's done nothing to nobody her entire life. Oh, did they miss the part where my mom's a woman? That they terrorized a woman at her job where she takes care of mentally handicapped geriatric patients? Yeah, that was super cool of you to do, by the way. That was super cool of you to do. You're super awesome to defend your YouTube channel in that way and your vinyl business. That was awesome. That was super cool after you went on Twitter and took her deceased grandson and referred to him as my dead kid. That was awesome, too. That was awesome that you did that and then called her at her job. That's super cool of you. You see how absurd this is? You see how absurd it is? And that's been proven, and she admitted it, so that she admitted it. I don't need a receipt. She admitted it. If you need one, I'll provide one, but she admitted it last night. Yes, she does.
Oh, ain't you so sweet fun to my little old rocket program?
Holly McCo 07 cheered. X1000. Happy birthday, Mama Corbin.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you very much, Holly Mac. Appreciate y'all, hell. She admitted it, sounded proud of it. My mom sacrifices half her life to take care of people. It's insane. I may be a piece of shit, but she's not. She didn't raise a piece of shit. I mean, if I'm a piece of shit, I became a piece of shit on my own. I did that. Hey, what's up, Clara? We're just going. I intended doing a 20-minute response, but here I'm systematically just kind of like going over the fallacies in last night's stream and where she left out big, huge portions of context and basically rewrote history. It was a little insane. Like anything that happened to Missy or Bud Babe, myself or anyone else was immediately invalidated. Oh, if somebody insulted my child, I'm not going to say what I would do, but I'm a parent and I'm a bear about my child. You don't speak about my child. I mean, like, I don't care on the internet now. I have to move past. I have to keep it pushing on that. But like, if somebody got familiar with me in person, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just saying it wouldn't be fun for anyone around. I don't know, Trista. That's weird. Yeah, she's the true victim of this person who had said nothing about her in 4 months. She made very disgusting insinuations. It was rather... her mouth, dude. She didn't used to be like that. She used to be a little edgy and unfunny and cringy. What I heard last night is not the gentle spoken Hoosier girl that I met in 2016, 2017. And she's also mistaken on that too. She said this started in 2016. It did not. It started in mid 2017, and then when we lost Mason, it picked up speed. That is what happened. We need to present all the facts, not just one person's word in front of 2,000 people against my word on a channel with 69 viewers. It's unfair.
Thank you for subscribing.
It's unfair. Thank you, Suzanne. Holly, thank you for giving Suzanne a sub. All hail Holly, please. It's unfair, but like I need to make something clear. This has nothing to do. I think it was just so insane because this has nothing to do with envy, money, or any of that. Yeah, I appreciate you getting that clip. Fuck around and find out, bitch, followed by a gun sound. That was classy in a serious conversation. She really added a lot of class to that whole stream with the Chantel farts, Chantel crying, Natter saying, thanks for super chat, and whatever else she was doing, trying to be fucking Howard Stern's whack pack, which is basically what that was. It was Howard Stern's whack pack. They can't handle grown folk business. That's fine. Yeah, she said I did nothing. I want Yabba to hear something. See Bud Babe there? That is the actual victim of Tragic who tried to warn me about him before I knew who he was. I didn't listen. So I want you to understand that that is the actual victim. That's the actual person who has provided me with undisputable proof, or indisputable, whatever. Correct my vernacular if I'm wrong. So I need you to understand the gravity of the situation here, that this is bigger than your ego, bigger than views, bigger than subs. I know you've been stuck at 26,000 subs for over a year and your channel's not growing because there's only so much Chantel you could cover. It's only a grift you can only take so far, and that's not a slight. That's a reality. That's one adult talking to another. Why do you think I've been able to be yeeted, start over, yeeted, start over, yeeted, start over? It's because I have appeal outside of whatever it is that people are covering that is the hot topic. And I blazed the trail. I did blaze the trail for you and Katie. I did. Y'all just took it too far. Tried to deny me my kudos. I know, right, Clara? Isn't that precious? What? Weren't y'all just cool like a week ago? It's crazy. She minimized. Thank you. I don't know why I struggle with that. She minimized everything Bud Babe went through. Yes, and she told 2,000 people it was me. How fair is that? She rewrites history for a victim and blame somebody. Did I have a part? And yes, and we're moving past that. But this guy, yeah, it's just stupid. It's all a grift too. That's the disgusting part about it. Is all they care about is money, because they don't care about the truth. If they did, they'd had receipts for the dozens of things they said that have happened. They proved nothing, showed nothing, not a thing. A meme of Chris Benoit that me and Keisha already worked out. That was it. That was their launching pad. And then she goes and uses language that makes that seem like child's play. It was wild. It was. All right, I got to get a drink because I got cotton mouth. So I'm going to just... Hey, I'm not going to leave y'all here with just this music playing. I'm going to actually put some commercials on while I'm gone for a second. Hang on. Who? Oh, I don't have any. Damn. Almost put 1898 commercials. I need a different desk. Black. Jesus, music. Where are we at? A funeral home? Jesus Christ. All right. All right, guys, I'll be right back. We'll continue. We'll pick this conversation up in a minute.
For a little excitement, Diet Coke has a chance you'll jump at. It's the Diet Coke Sony Adventure of a Lifetime sweepstakes. Winners win a trip across Europe on the world's finest luxury train, or the remarkable new Sony Watchman TV. For details, look for store displays of Diet Coke with 100% NutraSweet. But hurry, enter before it's too late.
You may just win the adventure of a lifetime.
One perfect color. One perfect coral, only from Revlon.
He says I'm a gorgeous blonde. I say I'm a smart blonde. I use preference. The color is rich with subtle shadings, and my hair has such life. Well, that's the preference difference. He thinks I'm worth it. He's right.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
All right, I'm back. Okay, we'll get back into that. I gotta catch up with the chat, okay? Let's see here. Bash me and yeah, was scored at the stream. That's crazy. They're bashing you, Bud Babe. That is just, to me, that is insanity. Like, you did nothing. What did you do? Because see what they're doing, and what's profound is they're out here going, you shouldn't align yourself with people because you hate other people. Oh, I agree. Right, Gigi? Mm-hmm. Talk about toxic codependency right there. Me and that dude. Poof. Let's see here. I hate to say I'm surprised. You've seen foul things said and done. I've seen more from them that made me clutch my pearls than anyone. Yeah, they are pretty toxic tandem. They are. They're truly a toxic tandem. Yeah, that part would have been a little confusing if we had two Missies in here. Be like 007. What's going on with Trista's? Does anybody? Thanks. Okay, hang on a second. Let me take a look here, see what's going on. Cheer. Yeah, you. Let me add you as a friend. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Huh. No. There's no restrictions on your name. That's weird. Yeah, right now it's just a hate campaign, so. What's up, Happy Patty? Oh, something is up with Twitch. Alright, got you. You can't sub either. They're false flagging me, and I know it. Fuck your ass. Jesus Christ. Take the trach out next time you talk. Do this. Yeah. Yeah. It is Bud Babe. It is. There we go. Oh, shit. Straub's coming in clutch for everybody.
Cheeseburger money, honey 100.
Miss Mystery, thank you. All hail.
You'll get through this.
All hail, Miss Mystery. And Straub's. She hooked you guys up. Show some love for Straub's, please. And Miss Mystery. Hey, that was pretty good.
Hey. That's pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
It's just a meme. It's just a meme. Hey.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, damn, Straubs. Damn. What happened? This, yeah, I know it gets redundant. My bad. It's all good. We let it play out, though, because this is what you pay for, right? All hail Holly, and Holly again.
Hey.
Yeah, we got you, Missy Ann. We got you.
Thank you for subscribing.
pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
Nobody's offended by your comment because it's true. And even if it weren't true, we wouldn't be offended. Somebody would just correct you.
Hey. That's pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
This world is toxic now. It is.
Cheeseburger money, honey.
And underscore
I've had to shield my
001
child from all this. Even my
cheeseburger
own
money, honey
toxicity, I've shielded
100.
him from. That was a tough one.
Oh, ain't you so sweet funding my little old rocket program?
Damn, you guys are smashing these
Holly
levels
Nicole
already.
07
Damn.
cheered. X500.
Oh, hell, Holly.
Holly Nicole 07 cheered.
That's my new
X300.
favorite one, man. I don't even know why.
Trista underscore Cherry gave Nick's cheeseburger money honey 100.
Oh, man. All right. All hail Trista, Holly. Fucking
Holly
Polly
Nicole
Dick.
07 cheered. X300.
It's terrifying. That Polly Dick commercial is terrifying.
Cheeseburger money, honey.
Zest to Art gave Nick's cheeseburger money honey 100. Less than 3.
Aw, thank you. This do it. And Holly, much love. Damn, level 3, 76%. That quick, huh? Jesus.
Holly Nicole 07 cheered. X300.
That was the best thing Savannah ever taught me in a year was how to animate with Photoshop. Thank you. Oh, hail Holly. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the bits. Get to the chopper. Hurry, get to the chopper.
I've done all these. These are all my creations.
X200.
I doed it. These are me. All hail Breezel Maydell, Holly Mags, A Stewart, Trista Terry, and yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, baby. That sounds a little bit Matthew McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right.
Holly Nicole 07
Be a
cheered.
lot cooler if you did.
X300. I have to lamo.
I have to lamo. It's like you just got to America and you're like, I'm fan of nigs. I have to lamo. Yeah, buddy, come on in. You have to use the commode. No, I have to lamo. Yeah, all right. All right, all right, all right. Damn, 13% on that level 4. Is that French for when you mow the yard? What are you doing? It's going to le mow. Do you have to curl your face like Robert De Niro when you do that? What is he, like 5'2"? Yeah, angry little old man. He needs to calm down. Actually, I haven't heard anything from Robert De Niro since The Irishman or whatever the fuck that movie was. I got about 35 minutes into it and I was like, woke up to Joe Pesci doing, Joe Pesci is Joe Pesci in My Cousin the Gangster.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
She was a lurking queen, if you know what I mean, just hanging out behind the scenes. All hail Rowan for giving the Lurking Queen a sub. Thank you very much. The Irishman, yes. I couldn't get through it, man. I'll tell you what, man. There were a lot of celebrities when they truly opened their mouths about their political views. I just dialed it back on my interest for them because it was so tasteless and insulting. Like I wasn't on no Trump train or any political cult, but I was in an internet cult. No, I wasn't in any political cult, but Jesus Christ, man.
So
Leave me alone, Robert De Niro. Fuck.
Only Andonly Straubs cheered. X1000.
Thank you, Straubs. You're such a sweetheart. All hail Straubs, please. What is that, birthday cake? She was a lurking queen doing lurking things. Taking screenshots and hanging out behind the scenes. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, I'll tell her. I told her at breakfast that the ones of you had gotten a hold of me by then that you said happy birthday. I think it was a Petty Spaghetti, and that I saw Petty Spaghetti at Drapple Knockers, and she said thank you. She said, "Oh, thank you." She said, you tell Dr. Appleknockers and Petty Spaghetti that I said thank you. Yeah, it ruined cinema for me for the most part. Seth Rogen, can't watch him. I just... It's because of white supremacy. People didn't watch my shitty show. No, I didn't watch it because it sucks, Seth.
07 gave Nick's cheeseburger money, honey 100.
Like, I don't recall white supremacy telling me what not to watch. Jesus Christ. All hail Holly Mack. No, Seth, Sarah Silverman, you're not really all that funny. Seth, you're funny when you're playing a stoner. That's just basically you. Less whiny, though. So, yeah, stop. Be a puppet. That turns your audience. Make you imagine I came on here and say, people don't watch me because white supremacy. Like, what the fuck's that got to do with anything? Maybe you just don't have any redeemable qualities.
Holly Mc07 cheered. X300.
Oh, hell, Holly Mc007. Thank you very much. Look at you, sweetheart. Oh, 100% on it, level 4. Look at you go. Thank you, Trista. Whoopi Goldberg, what a disaster, right? What a disappointment, really. I'm super disappointed. I knew she was on some fuck shit, but when I really truly caught on, dude, I've been covering her on TikTok. I do some political commentary on TikTok. It's just all based off clips or, headlines or whatever. Anyway, it's not that deep, is my point. And then when she was on that shit about the Holocaust not being about race, I said, yo, is she okay? Is there a gas leak in the studio? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
only Andonly Straubs.
yeah. And and then when she said she was outraged, she got suspended. I'm like, you are? Like, but no, let her stay on TV because that's where we need ignorant people to be, is right in front of an audience of potentially millions of people, which I'm sure The View does not have a viewership of 1 million people. Straubs, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so very, very much. 13%. Scarlett, thank you very much. You guys are super sweet today. Thank you. Let's do this. Let's get some, there we go. Yeah, I'm not trying to get in all that shit right now because, like, honestly, like, having all this stuff in my lap right now has, and I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I had so much anger attached to so many different things that it was just detached from, my anger was just detached from the world, really. It's profound. But now I feel, I'm fine. I just want to make right. I want to make right, and I want to help people feel safe. That's all I've ever wanted to do, really. That was my initial thing, was to help people feel safe, and I failed miserably. So, oh, Straubs is a dedicated drama hag. She is. She's just like, throw some shekels his way. We'll keep this shit going for 6 years. I love you, Straubs. I do. Trista, thank you. Thank you. Hey, I don't mind drama. I don't like this stuff. I don't like what transpired last night. I would rather be sitting here saying, thank you, French Fry Girl and Yaba, for acknowledging the truth about tragic and the situation at hand as to why me and Clara are here talking today, as opposed to, Jesus Christ, you're making it worse over me. What the fuck? I have 708 followers on Twitch. Followers. I have 178 paying subs. Okay? That's it. I don't talk about Foodie Beauty. I don't cover the YouTube Underground. I don't cover French Fry Girl. I don't cover anybody in the Fatmosphere. Prior to this, we were watching commercials, right? I believe we were watching commercials. She's an army of one. You know, like a dictator. I'm perfectly fine having open conversations, and proceeding forward, you know, I may have a lot to say on the matter, but it's just going to be factual, actual, and composed, because whatever. If people want to hear about it, everybody's going to be interested in updates, and it's obvious that after 6 years of this, I'm going to be involved in some level of fuckery. To my own detriment, and to, I mean, like, it's forced upon me, basically. I mean, I do welcome it into my life with the poor decisions I make, though. Yeah, that's the whole thing that's been very telling about everybody, is because Peanut immediately started going for looks and sexual stuff. Yaba went for looks and sexual stuff, and so did Sam. And now French Frat Girl's going for looks and sexual stuff, or at least her audience is. It's very telling. How do you dehumanize people like that when there's an actual issue at hand? Group psychosis. It's a case study. They're afraid. Ever since these individuals had said something about my son, they have been terrified of me. You see the two individuals who scream and victim the loudest. They both had serious transgressions against my family's loss. They have. And they are screaming the loudest, and they are the ones who are not bringing that up. They have Yaba apologized. I don't know what she. I mean, I guess we start new on a new drama now, where only the old shit that she didn't apologize for is on the table now. I don't understand. Yeah, they don't agree with you. Your looks are an issue. It's always the go-to. Oh, thank you guys. We got all 4 emotes. Woo! Yeah, it's been very apparent, painfully apparent that they only care about themselves. I mean, like, it's very funny for them to talk about looks when their cameras are off. Well, I mean, Frenchie turns hers on, unfortunately, but I don't see Yabs firing hers up and doing burpees on camera. I don't see any of that happening. I do appreciate them last night giving me an example of how I used to speak, though. That was disturbing. I was listening and I said, holy shit, I've probably said similar stuff like this. If on this level, the things that were coming out of your mouth were quite shocking. I mean, for me, this is Negs you're talking to, right? This is Negs, and I was like, it was like, yo. Like, one, how the fuck can you help how old you are? It's not like you have any control over that. 2, how you can only help your looks so much, and that requires you to take care of yourself. And that's unfortunate, because I've started taking better care of myself. I've lost a lot of weight. I took care of some dental work that could have turned into a serious problem. The finances are on the up and up. I'm not in the red. Credit line, everything's good, and like I feel like, and I have to say something positive, and I feel like that this whole thing, regardless of the individuals who hate to see people improve and not be their fodder to go and be a victim to get ass pats, dopamine, super chats, everything's good, and I feel like this is just part of that. Like, this is the final piece. Like, okay, now, fuck it. All these, I don't even call them idiots, because I know what it's like to go online and get bamboozled by somebody who doesn't show anything. They just blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, it must be true because they said it. No, it's not. But, yeah, anyway. So this, I feel like this is a huge part of me taking better care of myself. No, you do not, Clara. They're jelly. They're jelly. I mean, their cameras are off. How you gonna sit there with a 3XL Adidas shirt on and crack on somebody's looks? How you gonna sit there with your camera off all the time and talk about other people's looks? Oh, is Ped Durst live in 30 minutes? Yeah, we'll be gathering in the Discord server to have a laugh at him. I'm telling you, when I put whore on the stream, on the screen, that's what we'll refer to him from this point. When I put whore on the screen, we have a laugh. We chuckle. We do. Exactly, Missy. I mean, like, I'm like, knock on plastic, because that's one of the primary components of this world now. I'll be 45 in 4 months, so I'm really hoping that I keep the streak. I mean, I stopped doing all the hard drugs and the hard partying not too long ago. I mean, not like I was doing hard drugs all the time, but it was, if somebody threw some nose candy in front of me, I was it was irresponsible. I was pretty quick to do that and a shot of whiskey. I like to have fun, but not around my child. This is adult time. I do what the fuck I want on my adult time. And I'll tell you about it, because that's reality. But I don't do that shit anymore. My friend went to sleep, choked on his vomit, died. I said, well, party's over for me. That was it. I quit drinking. Well, I coped for about 2 weeks after his death with a flood of alcohol, and then I quit drinking. Yeah. She only got Adidas because of me. Look, man, I'm fucking rocking it today. Check out this outfit. Yeah, buddy. Look at this. This is Dad Supreme. All right, check it out. I still got the red pants on, right? But hey, boom. Where's the... Where's Dad Bod? Yeah, buddy. You're gonna have to tell me what a that is, a CHAV. I don't even want to say it because it might. I don't know if Twitch has that pegged. Holly Mac, you can enter into your browser thenegativenation.com and it will forward you to my Patreon. This was right at the beginning of the pandemic. In 2020 was the last time, and I'm talking April 2020, and it came from the city, and I didn't have anything to do with it. It just arrived. It just arrived at a party. That's it. I was just there, innocent victim of all this. I had no part in it. I used my own 20. It's a pandemic, after all. That's how serious we were taking it. We're like, hey, you gonna snort some drugs? We're probably gonna die anyway, so fuck it. Woo! Lost my income. Woo! Who blamed you, Raven, for what? Yeah, if you guys want to, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Missy. Missy posted my Patreon. Join it. It's a Discord. I'm telling you, the Discord is. We are watching this stuff and having a good laugh. But I mean, like I'm telling you, it's very chill. And if you don't like what's happening in one section, there are multiple sections for multimedia videos. There's an adult section. If you want to see adult-oriented memes and videos, please respect people and post that shit there, because nobody wants to see that if they don't want to. You can do what you want. You want to go private chat with somebody? Cool. You want to, but also I have to stress this is going to be something I'm going to say quite often going forward. Protect yourself, because I cannot do it. And that was obvious from what Death Valley and Whore did. So there's no ops. The only ops we have is trying to keep one another's heads above water, because we're all going through something. That's it. And I don't think anybody wants to go through anything else. French fried girl? Ugh. See you, Raven. Yeah, I mean, and like, I don't care if you come in and you want to post a screenshot of a chat or something, but please don't make any insane comments about other people. I get it, edgy jokes, this, that, and everything, but please understand that the people who are professional victims, nuance is always lost. Okay, nuance does not exist. Comedy does not exist. Memes do not exist. Nothing. Only victimization exists to professional victims, and they will victimize themselves with anything. What I'm trying to tell you is that there are about 60 people who pay $5 to $10 a piece to be in this server. You are not guaranteed privacy. protect yourself. Somebody slips in your DMs, don't know who the fuck they are. They try to convince you so-and-so said something, and they try to show you something. I would just disengage and move on. If you're not here for that, don't do it. Yeah, you want to pay me $5 to snoop and, you know, I mean, you might see a picture of lasagna, banana bread. We all cook a lot because we all got kids and normal lives. God damn. Breakfast, man. It put me, I came home and I was like, la la la, la, got poop. Get the squatty potty out. But no, for real, like this is part, I feel like this is all going to be healing for everybody moving forward. You can't take away what's been said, what's been done, and you can heal wounds, but you can't remove scars unless you got a good plastic surgeon. In this case, that would be a psychologist, and that's still not effective. However, I started eating cleaner as well. Like I stripped my diet of nearly all processed food. I still enjoy Mountain Dew and Red Bull. I don't care what anybody says. I know Yellow 5. My teeth are probably gonna fall out. Congrats. It's Indiana crack, right? But I took a huge interest in cooking. That became very therapeutic for me. And it's funny because I started cooking and it started like helping me think a little bit clearer. And then that's about that time that things started falling into place to lead us to where we are now. It's kind of, I mean, everything happens for a reason. The universe takes you exactly where you're supposed to be, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be at any given time. So it's kind of neat, I guess. And regardless of all this other negative shit, we gotta look at the positives too. You can't just focus on these assholes being belligerent liars. We gotta look at the positives as well. No, we don't police who you watch. Look, Scott Stevens, the infamous Scott Stevens, is a member of our community, and we all know this. He's been a point of contention ever since he joined 18 months ago. He's not on any fuck shit. He is somebody else who's in the community that was following my lead. Did he say some insane shit? A lot of people did, yes. And look, I can't speak for him, but what I'm telling you is that he's a mod in some of these people's chats, and they don't know what I think it's confused. I don't think they know what to do with Scotty. Like, do we take his ribs? What the fuck do we do? Like, they don't care that he's over here. What is this? It's an op. My point is, watch who you want. Because we don't worry about ops and all that stuff because there's nothing going on. The only people that worry about ops and moles are people that have stuff going on. We're just trying to be human beings suffering on this rock, flying around this star in the middle of fucking nowhere and nothing and infinity and beyond. God damn it. It's the Troll King! I have a video. I wish all my content hadn't got nuked, but fortunately I have it all backed up. Fortunately, I have it all backed up. Whew! Running me out. It's only 12 degrees outside, but man. Yeah, Discord is very welcoming. Everybody's very nice. When you join, it'll announce you in the welcome section, and everybody will come and wave at you. And the only thing that would ever get you blocked from the Discord server and is harassing people. I mean, like, adult conversations and disagreements and arguments are going to happen, but you got to remain respectful. You can't, like that stream that those two ladies did last night, or those streams those two ladies, you can't say shit like that to people. You can't treat people like that. So just be respectful. And I have a strict policy. If you come in, you're on fuck shit, it will be me that bans you, and I will refund your money. Don't take that as an open invitation to pay $5 to come in and fuck with people. I'm just saying that I don't need the money. It's behind a paywall because you can't provide free shit because it's abused by people who want to do bad stuff. Yeah, I think everybody sees bad boy for what he really is. I mean, like, the only people that don't, I mean, he's probably creaming his corn right now because he can't, he's like, oh, God, oh, man, I've never had this much attention. Like, dude, nobody's paying attention to you. That's the problem. You're trying, they're all looking at me. I want them to look at you, Traj. I want them to turn their eyes to you and not me. I don't want these people talking about me and Clara and Missy. They need to be talking about you, because that's the problem, is you. And they're focusing on me and invalidating everybody's experiences. It's like, what are you doing? Now, see, I told somebody earlier that this must have been how everybody felt watching me spiral out of control and swinging wildly on anybody with anything because I felt like they were affiliated with XYZ. But we all know the tale. It's as old as excuses are musty, whatever that means. Oh, he's getting like a little bit of it. I don't want this attention. I don't want it. I don't want it. I truly do not want this type of attention. He finally tried for years to get attention, and when he finally does, he's being shown as a predator. That's gotta suck. Yeah, wow. Played yourself there. Right, bud? I'm taking crazy pills here, man. Like, I had to go downstairs and have a chat with my son about his Discord, and we have a pretty open relationship. He doesn't lie to me. He doesn't hide anything from me, because I put it to the test. I violated one of my rules, and that was respecting his privacy. I went and checked his stuff. He's still a young man, and he was respecting my rules. There might have been some things on there that, look, I had easy riders when I was 11. That's all I'm going to say on that. So that was it. Correspondence is clean. No, he's not. He is forbidden. He's forbidden to take pictures of himself on his mobile device and send them to anyone. He wants to take them on his mobile device and send them to his grandma or his brothers. He's forbidden to take pictures and send them to anyone on the internet. He's forbidden to use his real name. He's forbidden to reveal any information about what I do, about the dog, anything. I think his name is Mario Hopper 652. I don't know. It's shit like that. So. And since all this stuff has happened, and especially since we had a talk this morning after that belligerent stream last night, I was like, yo. Hey, did you come out here to see me? What doing? You want to say hi to everybody before we go off the stream? Yes, you do. Come and say hi. Say hi to babies. And she said, look at that face. Yeah, that's my baby. She's mad at me after yesterday. She was mad at me all day. Oh, look, they got you in there. Look at that. It's a baby. Because I had to bring her in and hose off her butt in the shower. We don't have a bath. We have a stand-up shower. She was not happy with me. My mom came over and she went and sat with her and just stared at me. I was like, yeah, I know. She got a haircut Monday. It's ridiculous. I've had to trim her up a little bit, but she needs her paws done and her nails done. I don't do nails. I don't trust myself. Isn't she sweet? She's my baby. Isn't it right? It sure is. Oh, what was that? What are you doing? She's one of the good ones, man. I adopted her 4 years ago. In February of, or late January, mid-February of 2018. Probably one of the worst, darkest times of my life, and I tell you what, she needed a home. She had a good home, but there was a male dog there that attacked her all the time, and she was hiding. She couldn't even come out and eat. This little motherfucker would attack her. So, and he's like half the size of her, but that don't matter. So my mom brought her to me. I lived out of town at the time. She drove her an hour to my house. She walked in. I remember it was snowing outside, and she put her in my lap, and this is how it's been ever since that day. Look at her. She's so chill. She trusts me like no other. Isn't that right? Where's you go, baby? February 17th. Hell yeah. Yeah, she's a good one. was that? You say hi? She's like, I can't say hi. I don't have lips or opposable thumbs, so that's a problem. There's no problem. What you looking at? Hmm? What you looking at? You sound like a little piggy. She is a good dog. All right. You are a chunker this winter. Oh, goodness. Let's go, baby. Yes, sure is. Let's go, baby. Yes, sure is. Don't roll over. I'm not petting your belly. She immediately goes. I love that dog. I didn't want a dog. Didn't ask for a dog. But something told me. They sent me a picture of her, and I looked at her and I went. I was like really sad. We just went through a horrible thing. Actually, we just lost. Our family had a terrible loss, and then two terrible losses. We lost Mason, and we lost my grandmother all within I think it was like 3 months. My grandmother was really old and sick, but that's very compounding when you're already grieving. So I saw her picture, and it was just like she's over here rolling. But I tell you what, with all the anger I've had and projecting it into the world in inappropriate ways or whatever I've done, I am paying the piper for all my transgressions, by the way. My kid and my dog, I've shielded them from that. I got to make that clear, because somebody was going around saying I went to jail for abusing my dog. My dog has never been abused. What are you talking about? I take this dog into the bathroom and get shit covered all over my hands to make sure that she doesn't have mats and she doesn't get an infection. Okay, I do, like, she is one of my kids. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. I love that dog. She is a member of this family, and she always will be. And I don't know if anyone will replace her. She might be it. That might be it. If she's gone, that just might be it. Because I eventually want to travel and just kind of be able to have a little room to, because there's going to come a time where I'm not going to have anybody tethered to me, so to speak. So, and I'm not trying to. I mean, I am being a little selfish. I just want to be able, if I want to hop on a plane and go with a carry-on, I can do it. I'm already financially setting myself up to do it. Bahira, right on. Yep, he never even raised his voice when he was basically ice skating in her shit down the hallway. Yeah. Oh, I've had shit all over me. She had diarrhea-kies. When she gets the diarrhea-kies, so we've had to forbid. I told the, like, man, like, my family, my uncle, he feeds all his dogs. Like, he always takes a to-go box from the diner for his dog. And his dog is big. It's about 100 pounds. But it's so bad for him. And I told my kid, I was like, don't give her nothing. Dog food, water, and her treats with the bone marrow treats. That's it. Yeah. She's a good dog. I mean, like, I have stepped in shit and be like, God, said an obscenity, and she'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I would apologize. I'm sorry. It's just unpleasant to step in shit as soon as you wake up. Right? My life's falling apart on fire behind the scenes. My foot's covered in shit. I'm apologizing to the dog because I feel like I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, it's just ice skating through poop. Your son found it. Did he grab it? What's that? A midnight diarrhea-kiss? Yeah, all right, man. I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I'm gonna go pop over into the Discord server. I want to go hear. I want to hear Bad Boy Trad stumble all over the English language, and I hope he has Death on, and she's like struggling to breathe every 3 syllables. This is gonna be classic. You guys should tune in. All right, I'll see you there. TheNegativeNation.com. Join us.